Yeah, really excited for the opener this week. Probably should start by congratulating Coach Groves and our women's soccer program. I just thought that was a terrific atmosphere yesterday and really cemented the dynasty run they've had here. And I know our guys really enjoyed being there to watch them celebrate that. So wish our women's soccer program good luck here with the selection show this afternoon.
Any questions? How would you evaluate your team's play against McKendree?
Oh, I thought it was a typical exhibition game. I thought there was some really good spurts, a lot of positives to take away. I thought some areas were exposed for our guys where we need to continue to get better. But it was good for us. We're able to play a lot of different combinations and get a lot of guys minutes. Didn't have to play anybody too much. So I thought it was a good experience for our guys.
In the second half, it seemed like your defensive efficiency left a bit to be desired. Do you think that was just because you got the big lead and your guys let up?
Well, I think when we went on our run, it was because the defense showed some improvement there. And I thought when we got the lead up to 30, we had some of our better defenders on the floor. And I challenged our guys. I mean, like the group that was in the game late, gave up a 10-0 run to finish the last minute and a half. And that obviously that can't happen. So, I thought the defense with some certain combinations there late wasn't where it needed to be. But that's why we played the game, so we can show that on film and teach and see where we got to get better.
Obviously, an exhibition game. Ed, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Ed.
Going back, once you saw the film, how would you sort of assess how Ja did?
Well, I think you just see his overall basketball IQ and just feel for the game. I think everyone probably points to the 24 points, but a lot of those were some easy shots that were created by our post players, creating some great angles for him. He knocked down some open shots. What really stood out to me was just his passing. I thought he really found guys and got him some easy scoring opportunities. And then, especially if we're going to play a three-guard lineup at times, we're going to need to do a good job on the glass. And to see him with 9 rebounds, 7 of them defensively, I thought that was important for us. But just his IQ and feel for the game, I think, is what really stands out. He makes everyone around him better.
Again, exhibition against McKendree, but for freshman on sort of the bigger stage for the first time,
right?
He seemed to be very comfortable on that.
Oh, he's a confident player. I think he just turned 18. So the youngest guy on the team. But when you have, it's something you really can't coach. Just that feel for the game. He sees things out there on the floor that other players don't necessarily see. I thought you saw some of the diagonal cross-court passes he made that led to open threes. His court vision's just so good. But he's a guy who loves to play. I mean, that was the number one thing that stood out when we recruited him. And I know it was a Division II game, and he's obviously going to get tested a lot more as we move forward. But he loves to play. He's got a great feel for the game, and that's why he'll keep getting better.
You bring up that test. What is it like to have a season opener like Brescia that should be just a good game for a home opener, but then to turn right around on Monday and to face a middle team that, as you've said time and again, it could be one of the better games of the year?
Right. Well, Ed, I'm not trying to sound Nick Saban and process and all that, one game at a time and everything. But we do. We're focused all week on just getting better, getting our team better, preparing to play on Friday. And then once that game ends Friday, we'll start preparation for the next one. But, we all know how good Middle Tennessee is and what they've done the last 2 years. They've been, I guess, about a half a game away from going to the Sweet 16 now in back-to-back seasons, and have won, I think, close to 60 games over these past 2 years. So we know it'll be a great test for us and a great Division I opener here at the CFSB Center.
What things over this last week since your game, since the exhibition, what things have you saw that you've needed improvement on just coming into Friday?
Well, I think consistency at both ends of the floor, but especially when you look at the defensive end. Having more pressure on the basketball, so the ball isn't moving as freely as it was there late in the second half. Our interior defense, we got caught a couple times where McKendree's 5-man did a really nice job creating angles and forcing us out on the floor, and we were fronting the guy out at the free throw line, which is just opened up some easy post feeds for layups. So just making some corrections there that have to be made to take away easy scoring opportunities.
During the preseason, Breon talked a lot with me about how he's working on a 16, 18-foot jumper and nailed one in the exhibition, uncontested. Is that the kind of offense you really need to see him take this
No,
year?
I think he's very capable there from 15 feet. He's spent a lot of time. He makes about 1,000 of them a week since last spring, and he shoots it with a lot of confidence. And when they're in rhythm like that, I want him to step up and keep knocking them down. He's done a really nice job with that.
What can you tell us about Brescia?
Well, I haven't gotten to watch them much. They played their exhibition game yesterday against Edwardsville from our league. They scored 50 points on them in the second half. So I think there'll be a team that's put up some points. I think Edwardsville ended up winning by about 18, 20 points. But they have a lot of guys back. We've played them the last few years, and they've always been a team that's capable of putting up a lot of points and shooting it well from three. So we'll have to do a good job there defensively.
You talked about Tevin coming in off the bench and playing well. We know earlier in the preseason that he was dealing with a foot injury of some sort. Is he getting back to that comfortable feel? And
he is. I thought, especially he had only practiced 2 days going into the game, so that's why his minutes were a little bit limited there. But as long as we can get him, I want him to get back to 100%. I don't want it to be something that lingers on throughout the season. But again, coming off just 2 days practice, I thought he stepped in and shot the ball well and did some nice things for us.
We've heard about Terrell all summer losing all that weight. Now that you've at least in a game and scrimmages and so on, how is that actively applying to him on the floor and the benefits he's gotten out of that?
Well, I think you see his conditioning levels better and just his overall work rate's better because he's in better shape, not carrying all that weight. I think he's able to shoot the ball well from three, just like he did a year ago. But now you see he's such a skilled player. He can really pass the ball well in the post and on the perimeter. He's able to put the ball on the floor and make good decisions. So what we hope is it just enables him to play in longer stretches with a high energy level and really take advantage of the skill level that he has. I mean, he's so versatile. He can score inside or out, but I think one of the things that gets lost in his game is he's an outstanding passer, and it opens up the floor for our other players as well.
I know defense is always going to be your priority, but last year there were so many times you were playing 2-on-5 offensively. Is there at least some optimism on November 6th that you have a third scorer, maybe a fourth scorer to kind of help Jonathan and Terrell?
Yeah, well, we hope so. I think you see the skill level of John, how he gets guys open shots and can really move the ball. And what we hope is it gets Jonathan some easier shots. The degree of difficulty on a lot of the points he scored last year was really high. And I think having other ball handlers and creators like Ja and Byron Hawkins will get him some better shots. And then what I'd like to see is the continued development and growth down in the post of Breon and Jalen is back to the basket scorers. And I think Anthony, you'll see he'll give us a lift in there as well. So I think we have the right balance of playmakers off the bounce, consistent three-point shooting, and then inside scoring and balance. So hopefully that'll make us difficult to defend at the offensive end.